Hey guys, welcome to A Touch of Film. Blu-ray update today. I've got a stack of Korean titles. Quite a mixed bag really, different labels, different genres. So let's crack on. I've got a couple from the Korean Film Archive. If you've never heard of the Korean Film Archive, they're the equivalent of maybe Eureka or Criterion for Korean Blu-rays. They tend to release and remaster themselves movies which are from like Korean history, some classics, some modern classics as well in there. They do a really good job. They stack them with loads of special features, and you get like audio commentary from like Bong Joon-ho or Park Chan-wook on there, so it's quite a big deal. First up we have The Flower in Hell. This directed by Shin Sang-ok and stars Choi Yoon-hee, I think in possibly her best role. The special features, you've got commentary by Chung Sung-il. You've got essays in here. The booklet that it comes with is also English friendly. So everything is English friendly in this. They do it in Korean and in English. There you got images from the film. This is a film about two brothers, one who comes back from the war and he sees life has changed. He's a bit of a war hero. His brother is a bit of a hoodlum, and his brother's in a relationship with this prostitute. So it's quite it starts off really well. The ending it just does drag, and it's a bit I think quite predictable, but yet otherwise it's a very good film. The next one, this film is amazing. It is The Road to Sampo, directed by Lee Man-hee. It stars Bak Il-sub, Kim Ji-yoo and Moon Suk. This film is absolutely amazing. Really great restoration of this film. I have seen it on, I think it was I saw it at the Korean Cultural Centre before, and it was really bad. It was a really bad negative of it. I think it was like a VHS or maybe a DVD. I don't know, but yeah, so much love has gone into this. It's about these three people going on the same destination. They know each other, but they're not like friends or anything. And it's a bit of a road trip, and it's got the story really delves into many things in loss, relationships, hardship. It's such a beautiful film. Really worth picking up if you're a fan of classic Korean cinema. It's just so wonderful, and it's really heartbreaking, and it makes you laugh at the same time. So it's a bit of everything in there, and that is Road to Sampo. It's still in print, so yeah, definitely worth checking it out. And just the amount of effort gone into this. Next up, we have something from the US. We have The Woman Who Ran. This is released. Who released this? This was Cinema Guild. Yeah. So the US edition of this. I'm a big fan of Hong Sang-soo. It stars Kim Min-hee, plays a woman whose husband goes on a business trip, and it allows her time to reconnect with three of her friends. If you know anything about Hong Sang-soo films, you know there's a lot of dialogue, but it's so well written, and just you really see the way she changes after these three encounters with her friends, and it's just so well written. He's just such a great filmmaker, Hong Sang-soo. I mean, his his most recent film, In Front of Your Face, was my favourite film of last year. I thought it was it just broke me down. It was so wonderful. This has got some special features. You got a press conference from Berlin Film Festival, the ceremony when he won the Silver Bear for this film, which is the best director at Berlin Film Festival. You got a booklet with an essay on there. And yeah, I mean, it's a good movie, 77 minutes long, well worth checking out. I mean, his films aren't like draggy, so yeah. Next up I've got a few Plane Archives here. First up, we have Kim Ji-young, born in 1982. It's directed by Kim Do-young. It stars Jung Yoo-mi and Gong Yoo. I mean, everyone knows Gong Yoo from Train to Busan, Squid Game. So yeah, great actor in this, but he's not the lead in this. He's the husband of Jung Yoo-mi's character. She's a woman going through a bit of a tough time. She starts taking on the personalities of all the women in her life, from her friend to her mum to her grandmother, but you know, it's beautiful, but it's quite tragic. She's suffering from mental health problems. She gets the support. At first, people just criticise her. Yeah, it's a tragic yet beautiful film. A really great addition. There's Gong Yoo in the back there. Obviously, with Plane Archive, it's just jam-packed with loads of nice little printy stuff, which is nice because, you know, print is still alive. They're a nice booklet, art cards as well. Yeah, it's just a lovely edition. It is a limited edition, this one. I was after this for so long, and I was just so surprised that Plane Archive released it. It's limited to 830 copies, and this is number 10. It is region 3 as well, so yeah, worth picking up. Next up is the Central Park Short Film Archive. Loads of nice short films in here. It's absolutely beautiful. I do like short films because it just gives you a taster of like up and coming directors, giving a feel of their visual style, their style of filmmaking. It also has the 12th Assistant Deacon in here, which was the prerequisite for The Priests, the Jang Jae-yoon film. So this was like the short movie that then became a feature-length movie, which is a really good film. Loads of nice special features in here. It's nice, like a nice booklet here, which is actually English friendly as well. So it goes into each of the films. Yeah, a lovely edition of they've just released I think this went out of print, so they just released the standard edition of it. So yeah, worth checking out. If you can't get that one, just get the plain one. It's really interesting to see up and coming Korean directors. Next up is a film which is quite relevant today. About the occupation of Korea by Japan. It's A Resistance, directed by Jo Min-ho, and it stars Go Ae-sung as Ryu Gwan-son, who was a famous protester. She was quite young at the time, and she was tortured in prison by the Japanese. And she didn't give up. A very tragic story, but very important for society right now, with everything going on in Korea, in Ukraine, with Russia, an occupation that, you know, no one else wants. yeah, a beautiful film. It's done in black and white, but it just looks so good. It's absolutely stunning. Next up, we have a German release of The Concubine. This is a digibook directed by Kim Dae-sung, stars Yo Jung Cho. Most people know her from Parasite. Also stars Kim Dong Wook and Kim Min Joo. Yeah, just it's a really sexualized film about a king who is infatuated by this prince that's infatuated by this woman, and he'll do it nothing to get hold of her, but at the same time there's a lot of politics going on behind the scenes with his monarchy, and yeah, a really great story. She's in love with someone else, he's in love with her. It's absolutely beautiful. Next up, we have a classic Korean film. It is Taegukgi, which is set during the Korean War. It's directed by Kang Jae-yu, stars Jang Dong-gun and Won Bin. It's about two brothers who go into the war. One's a student, one's a bit more older, maturer, and it's the way that they risked their lives, the way they were treated as well, fighting in this war. And it's got a lot about how South Koreans perceive North Koreans and how North Koreans perceive South Koreans. There's a little bit of like the difference between the two, and the way they criticised North Korean, the way they treated North Koreans wasn't that great. I mean, but then again, it was the same on both sides. So you know, it's quite an even film, beautifully told. I absolutely love this movie. So glad when it got announced to be released on Blu-ray. There's 2 editions of this. I don't know if it's still in print. It was limited. This is 900 copies. This was 645. Region 3. Another one, definitely worth checking out. So yeah, guys, that's my Korean Blu-ray update. I've got some Japanese Blu-rays that I'm going for at the moment, which I can't wait to show you guys. Yeah, till then, guys, make sure you pre-order that My Dear Desperado from Bud Blue. It's definitely worth picking up. It's a stunning release. I'll have the unboxing for that pretty soon when it comes in. I can't wait. I'm so excited for this release. So yeah, guys, till then, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button, click like. If you picked up any of these, comment below what you think of them. Until then, guys, take it easy.